Let's be honest, yeah? If you still think Ojude Oba is just a local Ijebu event, you're not updated at all. Because in 2025, Ojude Oba pulled global attention like Met Gala with a crown. From traditional horse parades to fashion that shut down Instagram, and even the tourism money that flowed like River Ogun. This festival is no longer just cultural, it's commercial. Make we break it down. You won't believe how far this thing has come. Hey, beautiful people, it's your girl Esther here again. You're welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're a returning subscriber or viewer, thank you so much for always supporting this channel. You guys rock my world. And if you're new here, a very big welcome to you to the family. Don't forget to like this video, share with your friends, drop your comment down below because this gist will leave you shouting wahala for who know they celebrate culture, right? So guys, let's go back in time. Yeah, I'll be doing this for the sake of those of you that did not watch my last video about Ojude Oba. Ojude Oba actually started as a small gathering where early Muslim converts in Ijebu-Ode came out after Eid to pay respect to their king, the Awujale. No camera, no paparazzi, no style tension, just unity, pride, and culture. But fast forward to 2025 and boom, we're talking high fashion, celebrity presence, tourism boosts, and international spotlights. It's given from Ijebu to the world. Now, guys, even though I would have, preferred to not talk about the fashion part of this because I spoke about it on my last video about Ojude Oba, but we still have to talk about it because what is talking about Ojude Oba without talking about the fashionable part of it. So let's talk fashion. Ojude Oba 2025 wasn't just a cultural celebration; it was a runway show on ancient soil. Men came with agbadas so wide they needed traffic wardens. Women wore gele that could block sunlight, and even kids were styled head to toe. Luxury designers were booked and busy. Influencers were given soft life, and photographers didn't rest. Honestly, if you didn't have three outfit changes, did you really attend? But the major thing we're talking about today is the tourism gist, guys. But here is where it gets serious and you know it. This event is now a major economic booster. Hotels were fully booked weeks before. Some people even stayed in Abeokuta and traveled in just to experience it. Vendors, oh my god, sold out. Ashwebi vendors cashed out. Caterers and makeup artists, back-to-back jobs. Even bike men and Uber drivers were giving testimonies. Tell me why we're not marketing this thing globally. We're supposed to be marketing it globally, my people. The ones who produce Ashoki, oh my god, I don't know how much they'll be making from this. And let's not even start to talk about the food vendors because those women selling amala and pepper soup under canopy tents, they made more in 2 days than some people earn in 2 weeks. The streets were buzzing, both with culture and cash. Now imagine if this kind of structure get intentional government support. I am talking proper transport system for tourists, organized tour packages, branded Ojude Oba souvenirs, live global streaming, and all of that. Tell me why tourists would not fight to enter Ijebu every year. Some local airlines even added extra flights to Ogun State this year just to meet demand. Somebody said, is there airport in Ogun State? I'm so sorry. That is in my head. I just had to bring that up. I think that is what should be happening, right? You go there inside airport lounge and hear people arguing about regbe versus regbe madness. That should happen anyways. There should be an airport there. Even content creators, they cash out. YouTube vloggers like fashion bloggers, TikTokers, all of them got that to milk views and sponsorship. That small Ijebu town suddenly turned to Times Square overnight. And let's not lie, people are no longer coming just for the culture. They are coming for the experience. Ojude Oba has become a destination event where you go to be seen, spend money, and soak in identity. You see how Dubai they use expo and tourism to boost their economy, right? If we get sense for this country, Ojude Oba fit be our own cultural expo with solid returns every single year. Because as it be like this, now only tradition we still dey bring both billionaires and village people under the same sun, and that, my dear, is power. And wait, let's not ignore the silent MVPs of Ojude Oba 2025, the short-let landlords. Some people were charging 100K per night for small self-contained, and guess what? They still had waiting list. One lady even said she turned her grandma's old house into an Ojude Oba lodge just for that weekend. You see innovation. Even hairstylists from outside Ijebu packed their tools and relocated for 2 days. One babe said she did 17 gele in one morning. By the time she was done, her fingers were shaking, but her bank account was smiling. And I beg, let's talk influencers. You see those girls with captions like dripping in Ijebu elegance. They didn't just come to celebrate. They came to build brand visibility, land fashion deals, and stay trending. Because once Ojude Oba hits your feed, the likes know the let's phone rest. I am planning to go live next year. You guys just expect that from me. Now, imagine if brands like Travel Start or Waka Now partner with a festival, flights and hotels, hotel packages, cultural tours, fashion shows, press booths. Oh my God, Ojude Oba become our own cultural Coachella with roots, prestige, and vibes. Even the locals they catch cruise. One man was overheard saying, "I dey wait make Lagos people go back so I fit buy meat at normal price," because even Suya and Gala went luxury during that week. And let's be real, event like this give people a reason to come back home. People wey never visit Ijebu, they in 10 years suddenly remember they are from Ile Awujale. That's diaspora tourism in action. No visa stress, just culture, connection, and content. And you know what else Ojude Oba is doing without even making noise? Media attention. CNN, BBC Pidgin, Arise News, local bloggers, Twitter influencers, everybody had one camera or the other pointed at Ijebu this year. You go just open your timeline and bam, one fine agbada draped uncle is trending. Next swipe, one gilly like satellite dish is winning best dressed. And every year, the media pressure, they increase. Now, the ripple effect is mad. Once the visuals go viral, Nigerians in the diaspora start planning ahead. They want to feel connected. They want to come home with their children. They want to take part in something that feels powerful, like Ojude Oba, something that feels powerful, elegant, and deeply African. Tell me why one UK-based auntie said she's already sewing her Ojude Oba 2026 outfit from Peckham. That's what you call cultural loyalty with a sprinkle of jollof jealousy. Even local artisans are now exporting their skills. Tailors, bead making, ashoke weavers, Ashwebi group now demand premium embroidery, matching fans, walking sticks, even horses to match their fabric. Last I checked, someone's tailor made the news just for the detailing on a sleeve. And the Obas, the traditional rulers, they know what they're sitting on. Because Ojude Oba is not just a show, it's a brand. And brands bring revenue, recognition, and respect. Let's even look at the numbers small. If 50,000 people attend and just 30,000 spend an average of 50K between transport, food, outfits, makeup, and hotel, that's over 1.5 billion naira circulating in just 2 or 3 days. You know what that means for Ijebu Ode's economy? I mean, for Ogun State generally. That's money we will touch bike men, market women, photographers, barbers, hotels, Uber, even the lady where they try fry pop puff under umbrella. In fact, the organizers should start thinking of partnering with Google Maps to help people find parking, MTN to boost network that always fails mid live stream, and even Visa or MasterCard because it will soon turn to tap to pay festival. Let's not lie, Ojude Oba is ready for global packaging. The beauty is already there. The culture is solid. The buzz is organic. What's left is for leadership to key into it and stop sleeping on a tourism gold mine that is literally dancing in Agbada right in front of us. And you see that line I just dropped, right? A tourism gold mine dancing in Agbada right in front of us. Let's sit there for a minute because in a country where we are constantly begging for foreign investments, Ojude Oba is literally attracting it without billboard or press release. Brands are watching. Luxury labels don't they eye Ojude Oba because of the elegance. Imagine a brand like Diola Sego partnering with GT Bank or even Coca-Cola for a fashion showcase embedded into the festival. Imagine Glow or MTN setting up digital booths for live stream content. Even Netflix fish show up just to document the rich history and turn it into a docu-series. Royal rights and rich Ashwebi, the Ojude Oba story. You feel me? Now, let's talk government. Imagine if Ogun State officially declares Ojude Oba Week as a tourism week, right? With tax breaks for vendors, cultural symposiums, and guided tours through Ijebu's historical landmarks. Let tourists visit the Awujale's palace, learn the story of the Ijebu Empire, taste authentic Ofada rice with ayamashe, and end their day with the Ojude Oba parade. That's not just culture, that's structured economy with vibes. And this is bigger than just the Yoruba community. We're talking about something Nigeria can use as a national pride too. When people abroad think Africa, they think I think they often think safaris, beadwork, and sometimes negative headlines. But Ojude Oba changes that narrative. It shows Africa is rich, united, regal, organized, colorful, intentional, and rooted in legacy. Tell me why this isn't on every tourism brochure Nigeria is printing. Let's even carry the vision go far. Let's carry the vision go far. Create a digital ticketing platform, live stream premium section for viewers abroad, build a dedicated Ojude Oba museum, sell branded merchandise. Ojude Oba Metro. Imagine wearing a cap that says Regbe Regbe Royal 2025 edition. And let's not sleep on wedding tourism because many people now plan their wedding around Ojude Oba just to infuse cultural beauty and premium aesthetics into their celebration. One bride I saw came with her entire bridal party in coordinated ashoke, and guess what? Her video trended more than the Regbe Regbe's parade. Ojude Oba has entered that level where it's no longer just a day of parade. It's a calendar event, a lifestyle statement, a national asset. And now let's talk about the real culture shifters, the Gen Z. These kids might not speak fluent Yoruba, but when it's Ojude Oba's time, they show up like royal descendants. They've turned the festival into a TikTok runway, a Pinterest board, and a content mine for days. The transitions, mad. The dances, sharp. The captions, draped in heritage. Ojude Oba has entered the new era, and Gen Z is the bridge between ancient tradition and future relevance. You now have influencers flying in just to be captured by the right camera at the right angle in the right agbada. It's giving no they dull my cultural drape. And don't even get me started on music. This is the part where someone like Ashake, Adekunle Gold, Davido needs to pull up and give us an Ojude Oba inspired sound. Imagine an Afrobeat track that samples Yoruba drums, mixes in the sound of a praise singer and drops visuals from the Regbe's parade. Guys, anything is possible. Boom, a viral hit. Just like Palazzo or Soweto, but this time with roots. That's what you call cultural export via entertainment. And guess what? If South Africa can market Zulu dances and wedding culture to the world, what's stopping Nigeria from marketing Ojude Oba, the face of African elegance? Let me end this part by saying Ojude Oba is no longer just a festival, it's a brand, a movement, and a love letter to African excellence dressed in lace, velvet, coral beads, and pure prestige. So, I will say, still beneath the glamour, the tradition remains intact. The Regbe's group, those age great parades, still march in their glory and all of that. Families show up in unity. The homage to the Oba is powerful. And there's something spiritual about seeing people from different generations celebrating one heritage. It's proof that we can package tradition in a way that the whole world will respect. Truth is, Ojude Oba has outgrown local. International eyes are already watching. Some people flew from the UK, US, and Ghana, and all of that. If Nigeria can package this well, since people are flying in, we are sitting on a cultural tourism gold mine. Imagine collaboration with international travel platforms, tour guides, curated experiences. We're talking full on destination event like Coachella, but with horses, heritage, and high fashion. So when next you hear Ojude Oba, don't just think of Agbada and chanting. Think strategy, think influence, think cultural exports. And to my Ijebu people, Ona to Sabi Abeg. This 2025 edition was 10/10. Thank you for so much, and thank you so much for watching till this point. Don't forget to like this video if you've enjoyed it so far. Share it with someone who needs to see how culture is now a business, and drop a comment below if you think Ojude Oba should go international next year. Until next time, stay fabulous and keep supporting culture with class. So guys, I want to know my real tea sippers. If you watch till this point, just type EOD and I'll know you really watched till the end. Thank you so much for staying with me till the end. See you in the next video, guys. Bye.